Hello, I'm Serglin. The position I applied for is accountant technician. I'm very glad to have the opportunity of video interview.
Hello, Sergeant. Nice to meet you. Can you give me an example of a problem you faced on the job and tell me how you solved it?
When I was an editorial director at a media company, I received a complaint from a large organization regarding the accuracy of one of our articles. This complaint had the potential to result in a warning which would have prohibited us from attending formal press conferences. Recognizing the significant impact, I took the following steps to address the issue. Firstly, I organized a meeting with all the individuals involved, including journalists and editors. Together, we reviewed and analyzed the source of information and the expression used in the article. We particularly focused on confirming the accuracy of information. After thorough examination, we concluded that there were no false facts presented. There were flaws in the wording. Secondly, we swiftly prepared a comprehensive report that outlined the purpose of the article, the source of information, and the verification process. Third, to make an appointment with the organization, submit our report, and communicate face-to-face. Eventually, the organization dropped the charges against us. It was not affected our eligibility to participate in press conference. The whole process is completed in 24 hours.
Describe the situation in which others within your organization depended on you.
I'm a trusted partner for professional support and interpersonal relations. Professional aspect. Economic-related articles come to me when there are uncertainties in our media. My colleagues hope that I can give judgment and advice. After I left, my former boss still asked me to help write the year-end report. Later, I went to an internet company. I was often asked to lead the financial programs or provide consulting support to colleagues on their projects. Sometimes, in my spare time, I also provide financial-related training to my colleagues. In terms of interpersonal relations, my colleagues are willing to work with me. I think I'm the kind of person who has enthusiasm for work, maintains a positive atmosphere in the team, and is open and inclusive. Trustworthy is how my leaders and colleagues describe me.
Give me an example of an important goal you have set and tell me about your progress in reaching that goal.
I studied finance at university with a focus on public finance and taxation. But after graduation, I went to work as a business journalist. I used to pass by the Ministry of Finance on my way to work. Sometimes I imagine what it would be like to work here. After 5 years on my job, I finally decided to take action. I made the challenging decision to leave my familiar field and applied for a job as a finance and taxation reporter at another media outlet. I was determined to start from scratch. The media company was impressed by my sincere passion and promptly offered me a position. My job is to pay attention to domestic fiscal and tax policies, dig up news, interpret and analyze policies. At the beginning, every small news must consult a lot of materials to supplement knowledge and information. But I set myself a goal of writing at least one article a week. Every week, I was attending meetings, interviewing collecting information and writing articles. The quantity requirement ensures that I follow the field closely. And through my work, I soon entered the Ministry of Finance where I had imagined working, not as an employee, but as an interviewer. Because of the recognition of my work, the Ministry of Finance often invited me to travel with them for research and accept my interview request. As a professional journalist, I have always been neutral in my reporting. I have been working in this media for 7 years, becoming an expert in the field. I have achieved my goal, and the work has also brought me satisfaction and a sense of accomplishment.
This is the end of today's video interview. Thank you very much for your reply.
Thank you for arranging this interview. Have a nice weekend.